Hello all, welcome to Emerald Tarot. Today we're doing a pick a card reading on the fall season. How a pick a card reading works is you select a deck and jump to the timestamp listed below. So let's begin. This is deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, and deck 4. We'll start with deck number 1. So deck number 1, we'll start with the overall energy of your reading, and you got the 11th house, friends. So I feel like fall season is going to be a time to either reconnect with old friends or invest more time in the friendships that you have. It's going to be about learning about other people and finding a better life and personal betterment through learning about other people and making connections with other people, whether it be at work, in your community, or at school. So the first card that you have is the Two of Wands, and then you have the Ace of Coins, the Two of Swords, and the Empress. So with the Two of Wands, I'm seeing is that you're starting to get out of your shell. Like maybe you went through a period where you were closed off and you just found a new voice within yourself to just express yourself and make yourself a whole new person. Maybe you changed your style, maybe you changed jobs, maybe you just started pursuing your passions. But with the Two of Wands, I'm seeing that this season you're really going to come out of your shell. And you're going to put, with the Ace of Coins, you're going to put all your projects into motion. So with the Ace of Coins, I'm seeing like financial growth or maybe just project growth. Like it could be hard work at school and making the right connections. It doesn't always have to be about money. So with the Ace of Coins, I'm seeing that you're going to put a lot of work out there and you're going to get a lot of return for the work that you put out into the world. So if you have a project that you're working on, or if it's like a promotion or school, I'm seeing that coming into your fruition in the coming into fruition, in the fall season. And with the Two of Swords, I'm seeing that like old blockages may either be removed or you may have to fight through old blockages coming out of your shell and working on having more confidence. And with the Two of Wands there, I'm seeing that that's not going to be a problem. You're going to finally step away from hiding in the background and really just having other people take the spotlight while you sit and watch. Or maybe you don't even watch. I'm seeing the blindfold. You just let something happen and you're just allowing opportunities to pass by because you don't have confidence. But I'm seeing with the Two of Wands and the Ace of Coins that you're going to break out of that. And with the Empress, I'm seeing that you're really going to take charge of your life. And you're going to, with what you get from the Ace of Coins, with the financial gain, if it is financial gain, you're going to be able to pamper yourself. I'm seeing with the Empress, you could also be pampering yourself this fall and just recreating a new version of yourself and getting rid of old blockages with the Two of Swords. So with the Two of Cups and then the Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands, I'm seeing that you're learning to love yourself again with the Two of Cups, and that this time in fall, you're really going to just discover things about yourself. Maybe rediscover passions you gave up at one time because you became depressed or you just lost interest. You're just going to rediscover all the stuff about yourself that you thought was lost to you. And with the Nine of Swords, I'm seeing that all your fears that you have, maybe your self-doubt, it's all in your head. It's not real. Like, you have probably a lot of negative self-talk and you probably are your own worst enemy. But I'm seeing that with the Nine of Swords, all that negative self-talk isn't true. And I'm pretty sure that you're probably your own worst critic here. And once you break free of these bonds that you've created for yourself, you're really going to shine, especially with the Two of Cups here, and learn to fall in love with yourself again. And with friends here, I'm seeing that your friends may help you get over all that negative self-talk. Like maybe it's all in your head and your friends see this very different version of you that you don't even see for yourself. So maybe when your friends compliment them, don't think that they're just sucking up to you. Maybe they see something in you that you can't see because you're stuck in negative self-talk. With the King of Pentacles, I'm seeing that maybe this is a superior that is going to notice you with your creative projects. And though there's going to be a lot of competition with the Five of Wands, I'm seeing with just the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you're going to be able to impress a superior and you're going to win out in whatever you're competing for, whatever your goals are. So with spiritual cards and spiritual advice, I'm getting unbound. So releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So with unbound, I'm seeing like right here, especially with the Nine of Swords, is that you're finally just letting go of a lot of your negative thought patterns and past life experiences. Maybe this is from your past life and you carried on these thought patterns into this next life. You might have died in a negative thought pattern in your life before this, but with the Unbound card, I'm seeing that you're unraveling a lot of these negative thought patterns and you're starting to really grow into yourself, especially with the Two of Wands paired with the Two of Cups. I'm seeing you're finally letting go of this negativity in your life and your own self-loathing. Sometimes I feel like this deck, you guys are probably very unfair to yourself. Maybe you've made some mistakes, but you don't have to hold a grudge against yourself for not being perfect all the time. And don't dim to fit in. What I'm getting there is with the competition, it might be easier, especially with the Two of Swords, to block who you are to fit in or make friends, again with friends being here. But true friendship is really just finding people who accept you for who you are. I've done this before where I've tried to be what someone wanted me to be, but you'll never be happy that way. And I speak from experience. Like, you won't be happy being friends with people who won't accept you for your true self. And it can be something so simple. Like, you might just like something about a TV show and someone likes it differently. It could be a fandom thing like that if you're into that, and someone just takes it personally. It's not always politics or competition. It could be something so silly and irrelevant. Like, someone could just not like that you enjoy a certain genre of music. Like, but don't change yourself or tell them like what they want to hear to have them have their appreciation, because if they can't appreciate for who you truly are, mind and soul and heart, they aren't worth your time. And with the 11th house friends, I'm really getting that you really want to fit in, and sometimes maybe you try hard for your friends, but any true friend wants the real you. So that's what I'm getting for group number 1. If you enjoyed this reading, please like this video, comment below, and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you all next time. So group number 2, for the overall energy of your reading, I'm getting air element communicating. So this fall, you might be making new connections, and you might actually be doing a lot of public speaking. If you're an actor or musician, I can see that you're using your throat chakra a lot in the fall season, and you're really going to have to like use your words wisely. So be careful what you say in the fall season. I see only good things coming through this, but be careful what you say, because when you offend somebody, it could cost you an opportunity. So with the air element, what I'm seeing is basically in the fall season, your throat chakra is going to come in handy. If it's blocked, it might mess up your progress, but if you unblock your throat chakra through meditation or through whatever means you use to unblock chakras, you will be able to really succeed in the fall season. It all depends on you and what you're willing to do to better yourself. So with the Seven of Swords, I'm getting that there is a lot of deceit in your life right now, or there might be within the fall season. And the Hermit, I'm seeing that you are trying to seek the knowledge and seek the truth out of what deceit is in your life. And with the Six of Wands, I think you're really going to get to the bottom of it all. And the Ten of Swords, I'm seeing it might be heartbreaking when you find out who is lying to you. It might be someone you really love and really care about. It doesn't have to be a partner. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be a teacher you really thought highly of that might not think as highly of you as you would hope. And I see with the Tower that you're going to have to probably cut this person out of your life. And with the King of Swords, it's probably a man in your life. It might be a father figure, a teacher, a boss. You might have to change jobs. And with the Eight of Swords, I'm seeing that you're bound in the situation. You're probably going into the next month feeling bound and stuck in a situation. But when you do with the Hermit, get to the bottom of what is going on and who is causing the lies and deceit, it's going to take this blindfold off and it's going to get rid of all these binds in your life. And with the Magician, I'm seeing this actually is a good thing, that when you do find out who is causing the lies and the deceit, you're going to be able to move forward. Now with the Communicating card, I'm seeing that you could really explode with the Tower when you find out because you're angry. But don't let this person get the best of you. Make sure when you do find out who is behind the lies and the deceit, that you take the high road with the Six of Wands. You really just take the high road and just walk above it. See how she's walking over a lot of stuff. So be the better person and walk above like all of this. Or it's really going to, with the Tower and also with the Ten of Swords, it's really going to hurt a lot longer if you engage this person right here into a shouting match, or you start lying about them to get back at them. Two wrongs don't make a right. Be the better person and be above this person, because this person really hurt you and you don't want to be seen as someone that would sink as low as whoever it is that is lying about you. Now with the Magician and the Six of Wands, I'm seeing that whatever career prospects you have in mind are going to go really, really well. But with the Hermit card, be careful because you need to go in prepared. The Hermit is someone who is very studious and someone who prepares. So with the Six of Wands and the Magician together and the Hermit, I'm seeing that if you're going through for a promotion or if you're going for an audition or any sort of competitive environment, just study before you go. And again, with the communicating card, make sure that you make yourself heard. And if you do have to go to an interview or you do have to go to an audition, do not let your own binds and your own self-doubt get in the way with the Eight of Swords. So just make sure that when you go in, let go of all the negative self-talk. And again, do not be, with the Seven of Swords, do not be deceitful, or it will go bad for you with the Tower. So if you're going to think maybe I should lie on a resume, you will probably get caught. There are ways to dress up your resume in a better light than to deliberately lie and then be proven a liar and have that job opportunity cut off from you. So just be very honest and study before you go and you'll do very well. So with the spiritual cards that I'm using, I see deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. So maybe take time off for yourself in the fall season, get a massage, maybe just do things that you love. Like if you like to do art and sing, maybe take time to work on those projects. You could also meditate, just do stuff to self-care. Maybe it's something as simple as getting your nails done. It could be something that's simple, or getting a haircut. Just do something to really prop yourself up and make yourself feel really good about yourself. And I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, but M. Rama, where are you being called to journey to? So with the Magician card, I'm seeing that there's some kind of project or some higher goal you're working towards, and you have the means to do so. And just think about what you want to do with your life and put that action into motion during the fall, because by wintertime you might see the fruits of this like project start to form. So the fruits of your labor will start to form. So if there's a higher goal, don't get involved again with the Seven of Swords, with the lies and the deceit and the petty stuff in your life, and focus on you and what your personal journey. That's the important thing. Let go of like a lot of negative self-talk I'm seeing with the Eight of Wands right here for you, or the Eight of Swords right here for you. Let go of the negative self-talk and the feelings that you can't move forward, because you can. And you can make your life the way you want it to. If you have the Magician and the Six of Wands together in a reading, you do have the confidence deep down inside, even if you think you don't. And with the Magician, you do have all these tools that are going to help you in the future. So that's what I have for group number 2. If you enjoyed this reading, please like this video, comment below, and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you all next time. Thank you. So group number 3, I'm getting stability for the overall energy of your reading. So with stability, I'm thinking that right now within the fall season, you either are already stable and going into the fall season with a good head on your shoulders, or this might be the time to get your crap together, your life together, as I'd say. So with the earth element stability, I'm seeing that like you're going to just put your life together and make sure that like you're grounded for the fall season. With the Ace of Swords, I'm seeing an idea. You have a really good idea of what you want to do, but with the Five of Swords, you're letting past defeats stand in the way of putting that idea into motion, because with your past defeats, it costs you a lot of heartache. So, and Five of Cups, again, with a lot of disappointment. And it might have shook your stability to have this disappointing thing happen to you. It might have been like a loss of a job that you really liked, or you went to an audition and you really didn't, like, you really wanted this and you just bombed that audition because you didn't have the proper training, and you went in unprepared, or it might not have even been your fault. It might have been just that someone didn't like what you had, or maybe it was just sheer jealousy and people interfered. But whatever loss you experienced, whether it was just losing a group of friends or really losing a lot in your life, don't let that hold you back from this idea. And you can get stable again and learn to prepare yourself better for disappointments in life. Denial is really hard. When we are in denial, we try to bargain at our way out of what's happening. It can be something so simple, like we didn't like how our favorite show ended. I've seen people get really angry about that. Or it could be just like losing a partner. Maybe it's even someone passing away, or losing a friend, or finding out someone you really cared about was lying and being deceitful towards you. And maybe it's hard to accept that that person was abusive and hurtful and didn't care as much. But with the Three of Swords, you can't have that energy and stay stable. And with the Five of Cups, I always feel like the Five of Cups is always look at what you do have and what you don't have. You might have a good job. You might have a few good friends still. You might have some savings. And you just might have a lot of stuff to be really proud of. So I'm getting the Five of Swords again. How ironic is that? Don't let past defeats get you down. And with the Devil, I'm seeing don't hang on. Don't hang on to these past defeats, because they will stop you from achieving stability and achieving what you want in your life, and they will hold you back. And this idea you have, it can really take off and shoot off like a rocket. But with tarot, there's usually 2 outcomes in every reading. I feel like there's always 2 ways it can go. You can either hold on to all this anger and pain and let it control your life. Like right here, you can hold on to this heartbreak and you can just accept defeat. And you can look at what you've lost instead of what you have. and you can hold on to that anger. You could stay in denial, or you could choose to move forward. And with the Three of Wands, you could choose to see that this is a learning experience, and you can make completion. I'm seeing with the Four of Wands, you can make completion with this defeat or this pain that's been hurting you. When you find completion, you'll be able to look to better horizons. So whatever you are holding on to that's hurting you so much, it is time to let go, or you will lose stability. It will hurt your mental health. Denial is not good for anybody's mental health, and it creates a lot of negative patterns in our life. So the sooner you accept what horrible thing happened, the sooner you will be able to move on. Right here, I'm seeing with the Three of Wands, and find your confidence again. And with the Four of Wands, I'm seeing you will be able to make completion with it. Making completion with something, it's so hard because sometimes you want to hold on to grudges, and there's a lot of earth energy in here. So you might be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. And I am an earth sign myself. I'm a Taurus. And let me tell you, it is so hard to let go of a grudge, but it's so much better for you in the long run, because you can't let people from the past rule your life. So with your spirit guides, I'm seeing the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So you have been training for many lifetimes. You've been going through a lot of these same patterns. And now it's time to break that cycle, is what your spirit guides are telling you. So whatever limited beliefs you have right now, reassess what you are doing wrong and focus more on like what you can change. And play, when I'm getting play, is have fun, celebrate, don't be serious. You don't have to think about all of this heartbreak and all of this pain. You can simply have fun. Take time out to be with your friends, or maybe just watch a movie you really want to watch. I like watching Walk the Line whenever I'm feeling down, so maybe take a look into that. It's a really good movie that makes you just feel good at the end. Pretty Woman's another movie I like that's just very feel good. So maybe it's just as simple as watching a movie like that, or hanging out with a friend that you haven't seen in a while. Just let yourself enjoy your life. And remember, you've been training for this for lifetimes, so let go. You have to let go now, or you will not move forward, and you will not have the fun you want out of life. It'll take you a lot longer to make completion with whatever you need to complete with right now. And that's what I have for group number 3. If you enjoyed this reading, please like this video, comment below, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you all. I'll see you next time. So the overall energy for group number 4 is sacrifice. Now, don't get scared. Sacrifice can be something as simple as sacrificing your personal time to work on your personal projects. It doesn't mean you're going to lose your partner, or you're going to have to make a huge sacrifice by getting rid of all your friends. It could be something as simple as sacrificing a little bit of money to put into your projects, or it could be something like you have to sacrifice your personal time and work a little bit of overtime to make ends meet, something like that. And I'm seeing with the Nine of Cups that your wishes will be fulfilled. I always feel like the Nine of Cups is the wish card. And if you have a personal wish or personal project you want, do not worry, because with the Nine of Cups, you can make this your personal dream come true. You can make this personal dream come true. It just might take a little bit of your time and energy. With the Page of Cups, I'm seeing that you could potentially fall in love, or it could be that you're going to turn to a creative endeavor. Cups often are about creative endeavors, creativity and emotion. So with the Page of Cups, you might be falling in love maybe for the first time, or maybe it's just falling in love for the first time in a long time, and it's going to take you back to like a lot of that childlike feeling when you think of love. And or it could be you could be working on a creative project that's just so important to you, and it's just going to give you a lot of these like lovey feelings. The Six of Cups, you might be reuniting with someone from your past. It could be a lover from your past. It could be a childhood friend that might become your lover. It could be as simple as reuniting with a friend. Or the Six of Cups can also be, you'll think of memories of the past, and it's going to bring back a lot of fond memories. And with the Emperor, I'm seeing you're going to take charge of your life. So if you're working on a creative project right now, you're going to really succeed with the Wish card, especially the Nine of Cups. And then with the Page of Cups, I'm seeing whatever project you're working on, it's really going to come forward for you. And with the Ace of Cups, I'm seeing that you could potentially fall in love, or you could be cast in a show, like if you're an actor, or it could be any creative project. You might have one of your paintings, if you're a painter, might be selected for an art show, or it might be as simple as writing, like if you're that kind of nerd, you might be posting a lot of your writing online for other people to view, and it just might bring you a lot of joy. And with the Ace of Rods, I'm seeing like this could be sexual energy, or it could be a burst of confidence and a burst of passion. So you might be getting into a new art project that you're very passionate about, or it could be as simple as like going to work and finding passion in your new work or school, whatever creative endeavors or career endeavors you're working on right now. With Temperance, I'm seeing that again with the Sacrifice card, you're going to have to find some kind of balance. You can't make these projects come to fruition if you don't sacrifice a little bit of your time, especially with the Emperor and you taking charge of your life and taking a leadership position. You really want to balance your time and balance your money, and be very careful with the choices you make, because every big project takes a little bit of your time, and sometimes it takes a little bit of your money. But if this is what you want to do with your life, it is so worth it to make the personal sacrifice of your time and your money to get your creative projects off the ground. Or it might be going to work and putting in overtime so you can get that promotion. And with the Knight of Swords, I'm seeing that you might cave to the chaos if you're not careful. So be careful. If you don't balance your life right and you don't make the right time budget, you might feel overwhelmed and you might lash out. So just be very careful to time budget and really find a balance, and maybe sacrifice a little bit of your time, your free time, to get these projects going. So for your spirit guides for the fall, I'm seeing Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. So if you're feeling really low right now, and I'm assuming it's not too bad with the reading, with the cards that are laid around. If you're feeling very low right now, maybe take on a class that's really going to make you happy. I took on voice lessons for over the summer, and it really, really brought out a side of myself that just had me renewed with life. So maybe find something that's going to really get you out of your shell. It might be taking an acting class or taking a dance class, or just getting out there. If you're that kind of nerd, it could be something as simple as going and playing cards in your community at like a comic store. Find a way to get out of your shell and meet people, because I'm seeing that with a lot of these cards here, meeting people and finding yourself is really going to be a big part of like the creative process. So soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. With the love card, all these love cards, I'm seeing that you might be reuniting with a soulmate or possibly a twin flame in the fall. Or if you're not looking for love right now, it could be you're just meeting up with someone that's in your soul family. So it could be like a soul sister, a soul brother, a soul sibling, soul, like maybe you'll meet a mentor that might have been a father to you in the past life. So right now, you're going to be really in the fall connecting with a lot of people you're going to get really close to, and they're probably part of your soul family. Most definitely part of your soul family if this card came up. So maybe you're going to meet them through your new hobbies. So I'm seeing with Dance with Life, and maybe taking up lessons or something. It might, again, with sacrifice, might cost you a lot of money, and it's going to take some of your time off the couch. So I'm seeing that might be the sacrifice you have to make. but with your soul family, it's so worth meeting them. Like, I've met some people that I could never live without now. So just be ready. Autumn season is going to bring you lots of love and lots of gifts. So I'm really excited for everyone in group number 4. If you enjoyed this reading, please like this video, comment below, and subscribe to this channel. I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching this video.